Welcome back, all my crypto hunters. I'm so happy to hear from you guys today. I hope you're tuning in, whatever part of the world you're tuning in from. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I have some very important news for you, and it's all about Solana. It's all about Solana for this week and the next coming a month or two in the last quarter of the last month of the quarter. Now, what I need for you guys to understand is Solana is in competition with Ethereum when it comes to NFTs. If you don't know what NFTs are, I will leave a link in the description and I will post more about it on my Patreon so you guys could be more in tune about what NFTs are and what they actually offer, and in terms of the digital world and how you can make money with NFTs. Now, one thing I want you to understand is NFTs, in order to purchase them online with whatever wallet you're using, you need to have money for gas fees. Gas fees is something that is built on the Ethereum network. All NFTs are backed by Ethereum until cryptocurrencies like Solana or Polygon started coming out with NFTs that are gasless. Just think about gas fees as a certain fee that takes place when you're buying or selling NFTs on the Ethereum ecosystem. But Solana is a gasless cryptocurrency that does produce NFTs. So you can buy an NFT with Solana and it is gasless, and that makes it so much more profitable, not for Solana, but for the people that are buying into it, making it more competitive, meaning that people will make more money with Solana. So I just wanted to let you guys know about gas fees and to tell you why it's so important for Solana and why it's gone up so much in the past year. But let's get down to into the graph. So as you can see here, I've charted here a price range between $38 and $215, basically where we are today. But this chart here is Solana this year on August 9th. We were sitting at $34, okay? We were sitting at $34 on August 9th, and we went all the way to $215. Guess what? On September 9th. We reached a top on that phase. We ran all the way up for about a month, and it was 483%. That's a 483% increase, guys. If you would have bought August 8th, you would have 483% increase on your investment. That is something serious. That's not something you would see in the markets anywhere. There's this kind of competition for the crypto market is why it makes things so much more valuable than anything really out there that can give you, APY or just percentage gains on any investment. Now, I want you guys to see something here. If I zoom out with Solana, I'm going to draw a trend line for you guys. Let's start it right at August 9th, right here. August 9th. Drop it down a little bit. I'm going to scale it all the way to where we are today. To the bottom wicks of the candles that have traveled since August 9th till now. Now you can see that this is a support line. This is a long-term support line since it broke out between, $45. What was it over here? In May, it was at a top of around $39 or so. And it didn't do anything from all summer until it broke out in August at $38 and went all the way to $215. And that is the current price where we stand today. You guys need to think about that. The local top of September is where we stand today. That means between September and November, it hasn't really been doing much. Been trading sideways, going down, taking dips off of this long-term support line that I have here, the yellow dashed line, and it's creating a local support and resistance levels. Resistance levels around $215 to $240 support levels have been, let's see, support levels here back in August 25th was $65, $70. Over here, we have a very strong rejection here on this red candle. It was around 100. See, low of that day was $115. We have another bounce here on this green wick, $137, and we kept bouncing off. That's one, 2, 3, 4 right here, 155, and then we built a very, very strong support here at 186 and 205. I'm sorry, 186 and 188. And we have already bounced off of it. And we are now today trading downwards about 7%. Well, it's not that bad because the market hasn't been doing too well, but it's down 7% on the daily chart. And I think we could be due for another bounce off of the support line. Now, I want you guys to see something. This is 400%, okay? 400% in a month. Let's look at what it did here. If I can get this thing to stop bugging out. Let's take a price range. Let's take a price range from here, from August 9th. Okay. August 9th. All the way up to where we are, to the local top, which is around $240. That is, oh, I'm sorry, that is upside down. That is about almost 500%, guys. Almost 500%. Look at that. Look at that. So, this is extremely bullish. I believe that if we continue to go along this support line, which I will extend here, if we continue to go off the support line, and Bitcoin continues to straddle upwards and hit 100K by the end of the year, we will continue bouncing off the support line and will continue striving for greater all-time highs and could see another 100 to 400% gain with Solana. That would take Solana from $215 all the way to around $500, $600, maybe even $700. This is the next pick, guys. And if you guys want some serious price range targets, I will tell you right now that my price range for a buy signal, let's draw a trend line here. On this downward channel that we're seeing here, this here, downward channel that we keep getting rejected off of. Let me get this thing out of the way. We keep bouncing off of the resistance, bouncing down off of the resistance into this apex off of the support line, the long-term support line. So if we see something like this, let me just show you. If we see something like this, okay, draw a green for you guys. If we see something like this and we bounce, if we bounce here off of the long-term support and we bounce back again forward, here I'll draw an arrow, this here, and we break the resistance of this apex off of the support line we will see some brand new all-time highs. Brand new all-time highs. Let's try and map out 100%. Let's map out 400% from where we are right now if we were to bounce off of that all-time the support line here. You ready? You ready to see this price range? $215. 400%. That would bring Solana from $217 to $905, guys. $905. Look at this. This is insane. We could be looking at another 400% increase for Solana. Long term. Maybe dragging all the way out into February. Maybe even January. 400%, guys. If you guys have any questions about any price range, you can DM me in the Patreon. I'll give you some serious price angles. But for right now, I will tell you that 216 is a median range. It is still a buy signal. I would watch for this range here in the 201. 199, 201. And if it breaks past 217, 219 around November 28th, towards Black Friday, the end of this week, it will produce another start to a 400% bull run the last month of this year. It only took it only took 1 month for Solana to go from $38 to $215. There's nothing that doesn't tell me that that Solana can take $215 and go all the way up to $905 within a month's time. 400%, guys. That's what we're looking at. 400%. DM me in the Patreon if you guys have any questions, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.